What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. You are being prepared for this move. All right. This is part 2. I feel like this is turning into a series because every single day I'm getting messages in my sleep. When I wake up, I'm getting messages about moving. So I've already pulled a couple of cards. We have the world in reverse, the 5 of wands, the 10 of wands, the moon. I feel like this is an energy of someone who has finally accepted where they are and thought that that was the end all be all, but you're now getting your upgrade. You are now getting your upgrade. It's like you've been placed in a position where you've been fighting with it. You really didn't, you may not have wanted to be there. It may not have been a place that you were excited to be in, but you accepted the circumstances. This could be a job, this could be a home, this could be a relationship. It's like you settled. You finally allowed yourself to settle. And because you've allowed yourself to be grateful for where you are, to be grateful for what you have, to make the best of the situation, you're being given something new to handle. Oh my goodness. No other card, no, only a better card I could have thought about was the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you were finally ready to accept the defeat. You were finally ready to accept that this was the place that you had to stay, that this was the place you had to be, and this was the thing you had to do. This was the way your life was going to be. And you stopped fighting. Instead, you allowed yourself to surrender to a situation. And because of how you handled the surrendering to that situation, that is why you're being given this new opportunity. I want to be honest with you all. I am being put in a position where I have to move, right? And I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I'm gonna be even more honest with y'all. I have like $150 in my account right now. I don't even know how I would pay for wherever I'm going. So it's like, how is this going to happen? And I just keep hearing, do not worry about the finances. Do not worry about the finances. Why? Because when the finances come, that's when you need to do what you have to do. That's it. That's just that, right? Before that, it's preparation. You are being prepared right now because whatever this is that you allowed yourself to settle for, it's now being ripped out of your hands. You're now being given the opportunity to choose more. You're now being given the opportunity to do bigger, to do better. You're no longer having to settle for what you've been settling for because you went within and you allowed yourself to make peace from within your situation. You've allowed yourself to make peace with the current circumstances. You stopped fighting it. You stopped complaining about it so much. You allowed yourself to make peace with it. But you recognize that it is not allowing you to live in your highest timeline. It's not allowing you to live in your golden era. And you're being prepared to live in your golden era. You're being prepared to receive what it is that you deserve. You could have had things taken away from you. You could have lost a lot of things over the years. You could have just been in this space where you were not able to grow in the way that you wanted to. You could be healing from heartbreak. You could be healing from loss. You could be healing from even having children. I'm hearing postpartum depression, things of that nature. But there was a burden that you carried. And you carried it with your head high. You fought with it for a long time, but at some point you surrendered to it. And because of that surrender, you're receiving more. The Empress, you are receiving more. Let's get more messages. Ooh, we have the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. You may have thought that you were going to have to stick to this old thing, right? It's like something came up, that something from the past came up that you may have thought that you were going to have to stick with, that you were going to have to do. Like you could be working a job that you used to work when you were younger. You could be living in an environment. I'm seeing somebody possibly living with their parents. Like you got divorced and you had to move in with your parents or something like that. But whatever this is, you finally allowed yourself to Surrender to it, to find the pleasure in it, to just accept. And because of how you handled it, you are being rewarded. Because of how you handled the situation, you are being rewarded. It's like you learned your lessons. You learned your lessons. You learned what you needed to learn to graduate from the situation. We have the devil and the Four of Pentacles. Now, the devil in this energy right now is telling me that you're committed to your stability. You're committed to your foundation. You're committed to reclaiming your power. You're committed to yourself. You committed to the situation. You committed to making the best out of the situation. And because you committed to making the best out of the situation, you're now being given more power. Because we see what you do when you're given a hand that you don't actually want. We see what you do when you get when you just play with the hand that you're dealt. You know, we see what you do with that. That's what the divine is saying. That's what spirit is saying. We see what you do when you have a hand that you don't necessarily want. You don't throw it away. You played the hand you were dealt. And because you were able to play the hand you were dealt, you are receiving more because it shows that you can do this. You are, look at that. We got the death card here. There's such a transformation coming. Oh my goodness. There's such a transformation coming for you. We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Too many. I just want one more. But I feel somebody with that Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, some fast energy, right, is coming towards you. And it's full of love. It's not manipulation. It's not not playing games. It's like there's some energy, a lot of love coming towards you. It's like you're overdue for this love, for this opportunity. It's like someone is pouring into you. Someone is emptying their cup into yours. We got the Hierophant. You learned your y'all, victory. You learned your lessons. Whatever this situation was, it taught you how to sit in your feminine energy and create. It taught you how to sit in your feminine energy and make do. It feels like I've been listening to Sadie by the Spinners a lot lately, and it feels like this energy of a mother taking what she has and making do with what she has, and her children never realizing the lack, never realizing how tight the budget was, never realizing how better it could have been because she always made it the best possible. And that's what I feel. You learn the lesson of being able to use what you have in the moment. You have, I was about to say you graduated. That almost made me cry. You have completed a cycle. You have graduated. You have completed the cycle. You've graduated. 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands. That is the 10 of Wands right there. You carried the burden with grace. You carried the burden with grace. And you have graduated. Oh, y'all, I just can't right now. That you are coming into your heart's desires. And you know what those are. You know what those are already. So with that in mind, you have to allow yourself to hold on to your vision so that you can go after it. I feel like the divine is asking, what is it that you actually want? They already know, but now that you've learned how to make do with what it is that you have, and they know that they can trust you, You know that you're trusted with what you have, that you can make do and do very well with what you have. What do you want? What do you want? Because you deserve it. Because you deserve it now. What's coming in for the collective? You have the Knight of Pentacles. Please excuse the noise if you hear any in the background. I just heard somebody laughing like a celebration. I guess there's people coming over in my house and they're excited to see each other. You have the Six of Swords. See? Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. You're working on the move. They're asking, prepare yourself for the shift. You're being asked to prepare yourself for this shift. Two of Wands. Because you are definitely stepping into a new space. And you have been focused on this for some time. You have been studying. I feel like this is like, you already know. I already said that. You already know what this is. You've been in hermit mode for some time. Like I said, you had your head low and you've been focused on making this work. You had your head low and high. So you've been staying out the way and you've been focused on your own business. All right. And because you've been doing that, you know what it is that you want next. You know where it is that you want to be. You know who it is that you are. And you're being asked, what is it? It's like the universe is taking your order. What is it that you want next for yourself? Ace of Swords. You better communicate that truth now. You better communicate the truth. What is it that you want for yourself? Because you're being asked. Judgment. Last card. All right. With this Judgment and this Eight of Swords, it's like ask and you shall receive. The lady literally, the Fool, start playing with me. You are receiving a new beginning. You are receiving a new beginning. You are receiving a new beginning. Okay? Ask and you shall receive. Literally in the Judgment card, if you could see her reflection, she has on a dress and she has a suitcase in her hand. She's moving. She's moving. Be honest about yourself. Which shift are you supposed to be making in your life? Which shift do you know you're ready to make in your life? For me, when it comes to travel tarot, because that's what I feel like this is, again, and it's coming in quick, baby, Eight of Wands. For me, I'm ready to live in yet another country that I can actually fully be myself, where I can get my hair products, where I can get the foods that I need, the vegetables that I need, where I can actually walk around and live. I spent a lot of time in the house. Anytime I'm here, I'm in the house with myself, working on my body, working on my routines, working on my mind. It was like I needed to be isolated from the world to really focus in on myself and work on my broken heart. And I saw that Death card come out, literally a transformation of the heart. So what is it that you need to thrive? You know what you needed to survive. What is it that you need to thrive? Because you've been in survival mode this whole time. This is an exit from survival mode. You've been in survival mode this whole time. What do you need to thrive? That's the question. Let's get an oracle message. I'm going to read this one out the book. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. I feel this energy goes with this Ace of Swords, which is also Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So you're being asked to bring love into your situation because, again, you know what it is that you need to thrive. I just saw a beautiful orange butterfly. You know what it is that you need to thrive. So allow yourself to bring that in. Allow yourself to speak that. Allow yourself to ask for that. Let's get this message out of the book. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is a time to move forward. Look at that. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're reliant on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Honey, please. Attune to the moon. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. Additional meanings for this card. You need to be more detached from this situation. Thinking outside of the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. The teaching. Aquarius is the sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think that Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, but it's actually an air sign and it's far more intellect than emotional water signs, as is this card, no matter when you draw it. Dropping convention works well with this energy. You are really being asked, what is it that you want? What are your wildest dreams? Because you're about to receive it. You've done so well. You've been a great steward over what it is that you already have. And now you're being gifted with what it is that you want. And yes, you're going to have to do this on your own. Yes, I'm going to have to move, pack my bags and move on my own. But I'm going to do it with love. I'm going to do it with grace. I'm going to do it with pride because I know how to do it now. It don't feel like a burden. Let's get one more card. Look at that. Goddess of Courage. I experience my emotions and channel them into useful actions. Use this gift when passions flare or strong feelings threaten to overwhelm logic and practicality. Experience emotions honestly as they arise. Do not suppress them. Negative emotions will subside over time in the light of reason and compassion for yourself and others. What you are passionate about can show you ways to change your life. What you are passionate about can show you ways to change your life. So allow yourself to think about what you're passionate about with the people that you are moving with. Because again, I feel this energy of someone with children, different skills, different gifts, different abilities, but also I'm seeing mothering energy. I don't have children. Think about what would work well for everybody. What is it that you're looking for? What is it that y'all need? What is it that you need? Goddess of Protection, bottom of the deck. I defend and protect myself and those that I care for. Use this gift when you feel that your best interests and the best interests of those you care for are threatened. Stand up for what you know is right. There is no reason to suffer due to ignorance, poor decision making, or malicious intent from anyone. Those who are wrong need to be shown their error. Okay, collective, that is the reading for today. I hope it resonates. If it does resonate, leave some planes in the comment section because honestly, we're taking off. It's flight time. I just feel this energy of taking off. If you're interested in personal reading, you can check the information in the description box below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.